All right, so some things you want to make sure you do each day in Brawl Stars. You want to check your daily quests. So you can see I already started on here. These reset, I think, at like 8 a.m. or so. So definitely do both of those each day. The season quests last until the season ends. So you can really put those off and just kind of play through those when you feel like it. You also get some rerolls up here on some quests if you want to reroll them. Like if you really didn't want to play ranked, you could reroll this and it would change into something different. Or if like you didn't like this brawler buster, you could re-roll it and it might just be like, get 6,000 damage and brawl ball or something like that. So if we look at the rewards, this is the same as going to like the brawl pass, which is you can click on down here, this ticket thing. This is going to be one of the main ways of getting rewards. So down here we have the free ball pass, and then this is the paid one. You have to pay money. You cannot use gems anymore. So you used to be able to use gems, but now you have to actually pay, let's see, at least $6.99. If you pay for this one, you get you get two different versions of this skin. As far as I know, this is the only way to get this skin, this Brawl Pass. So if you really want a Jellyfish Sandy, you can only get it from paying $7. And then these two you can only get from paying an additional $2 more. You also get to jump up a little bit further in the Brawl Pass, which is kind of silly because as long as you play relatively frequently, you will get through the whole Brawl Pass. There are bonuses though at the end of the Brawl Pass that you just get an extra star power. I think it's or an extra star to open, star drop. That's what they're called. That you can open. I think it's like every 1,600 points. So if you play every day, getting all the XP you can, you might see an extra like 30 of them or so, maybe a little bit less. So it's really easy to get through the whole Brawl Pass. So this bump up 20% isn't like a huge deal. But yeah, let's look at the Brawl Pass. So you can see down here, you have different rewards, different currencies. Typically, the halfway through, at least it used to be. Looks like they changed it a little bit. So halfway through used to be 30. That's not important. Okay, so it looks like it goes to 50, and then you get a legendary, which is the best kind of star drop, and then every 1,600 you get more. So let's look at the currencies. So first up here at the top right, we have bling, which is probably the least important currency. This will get you. You can use it to buy to buy cosmetics. Like you can buy pens, you can buy skins. I'm not sure how much a skin might cost. I think they cost anywhere from like 1,000 to 2,000. Let's look at Clancy here. Let's try to find. Maybe he doesn't even have a skin. I don't even see. Let's check someone else. Chester. Okay, here's the skins. The little curtain or the hanger. So this one, there's actually one that costs gold. I wouldn't recommend spending gold on that. We can see here, $27.50 for this skin. So I've been playing a lot. I purchased a few Brawl Passes a while ago. So I have quite a lot of bling here. The gold is used for upgrading. So is the purple stuff. So let's see, what's the purple stuff called? I don't know, PowerPoints, I think. So yeah, if you wanted to see like someone, whoops, went the wrong way. So if we look at him, he's almost full level, so that would be, he would require 1,400 and 2,800 gold. So they basically do. It's two different currencies that pretty much do the same thing, except with gold. Gold's a little more important because you can buy these the gadget, the gears, the star power with them. You can only have one star power equipped, so you might want to Google to see which one is the better one or which one's the most versatile, and then buy it because they are 2,000 gold, which is kind of a lot. The gadget, same thing. You can only have one equipped. So gadgets are on use things you can use 3 times a match, and then star powers are basically just a passive buff, and it changes how uh, it changes how the character does something. So it doesn't necessarily change their star power like this one. This only buffs his his normal lance stab, which is just his normal auto attack. So this one actually though, Dragon Solo, that is I think when he gets his mount, which is his super. So this one changes it, and this one just buffs him passively. Um, and for gear, you can only have 2 equipped. I believe it is considered that the shield is the best gear. You will find that some characters will have an extra like a purple gear that they can buy, and I think it costs more money. I usually that you at least want, if a character has one of those, you probably want it. Like let's look at I know Colt has one. Let's see if I can find Colt. Um, I mean other people have them too. I just know for sure Colt has one. So Colt has one. It's called Reload Speed. It's an epic gear. So usually I always buy this one because like if they have a one that's kind of catered to them and exclusive to them. This one specifically isn't exclusive to them, but most people do not have a reload speed gear. So I typically grab that. Um, and then you also have hypercharge. Um, oh yeah, I was gonna say one more thing. Health, I think, is also really good for the tanks. Um, and the tank also might want this damage one when they're below 50%. The thing is, obviously the tanks have more HP, so they can last longer and not die as often. They're also not going to be dealing as much damage, though. So maybe the health is probably the best one on the tank, I would say. Just being able to, if you stay out of combat or if you don't take damage for like I think it's 2 seconds, you start refilling your health, and this will make it refill 50% more quickly. So I like that one a lot. The hypercharge. So this is something a level 11 exclusive. It only gives you it's you more than likely will only get 1 or 2 hypercharges per game because it takes a lot to fill up the hypercharge, and then once you activate it, it's fully depleted. So I think that the hypercharge is only a little bit beneficial. I wouldn't recommend spending it's 5,000 gold, which is a ton. I mean, you can like fully get another brawler up to probably level 9 or so with that gold. So that's probably a much more efficient use of the gold. And these unlock I think it's like they unlock at like level, I think your first gadget unlocks at like 7 or 8, and then your first gear unlocks the next one, and then your star power might be the next one, so it's like 8, 9, 10, maybe it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's probably what it is. So you only have the opportunity to buy and equip them after that. You can also get gear and star powers in the star drops, which are really nice because that's essentially like you got 1,000 gold for a gear. I'm sorry, the gadget. You can get the gadgets in the star power. You cannot get gears in star drops. So you can get gadgets and star powers. Star powers are 2,000. Gadgets are 1,000 gold. I wanted to, oh yeah, and then so I also wanted to look at, obviously you've probably seen these new events. You can just click on them, you get free XP. XP is what sends you through the Brawl Pass, so you want to get as much XP per day. One other thing I did not mention that I wanted to in the quests is this XP from battles. You get 200 max. So you want to at least use that each day. It regenerates every 2 hours. You get 20. If you get the Brawl Pass though, you will cap you will raise the cap to 400. So it doesn't come back quicker, but your cap is raised. So like if you left the game and didn't play for a while, you could get more per day. Um, oh, it looks like you get an extra daily quest too with the Brawl Pass. I didn't realize that. So that's an extra 200 XP. Like that's another good part of the Brawl Pass. As far as unlocking brawlers, that's a little harder for me to show because I have them all. So my thing, yours will probably be like right here of whoever you're working on. But because I have them all, it turns into this fame thing, and basically any new blue credit things I get, it turns into this stupid fame, which all it does is give you these like planet themed like icons when you go into the battleground to show on your card when you're loading in. It's really fucking stupid. Um, oh yeah, Star Road or Trophy Road. So you guys, being kind of new, are probably down here. This is what's really cool about this is like you can keep playing even though after you got all your XP. This is something you can continue to play and like progress through, even though like you've kind of did all the daily stuff. So I've always liked that. There's this, and then there's the masteries. So this will go much quicker once you get more and more brawlers because you level up the brawlers can get trophies early on pretty quickly. So like the first like probably I don't know 150 trophies or so will get you are like often bots, so you can just like kill them really quickly. Um, oh yeah, and then on each brawler there are masteries, which where is that? Where do you see masteries? Why can't I find this? Oh, here's masteries over here. So this is another thing you get for pretty much any game mode you play. Except there are actually you don't get them. No, you don't get them in. I don't think you get them in the matches of the day if you do those. I didn't go over that, but yeah, you get these. You can keep progressing through these, and you get more rewards, and then you eventually get a title. So the matches of the day, if you go down to the events, are all the way on the right. I should say candidates of the day. So this will change each time. This top right one, this Brawl Ball one, well, it'll be whatever. You don't get trophies, and you might not get mastery either, but you do get 10 XP for the first three. So you could play if you wanted to get all the XP you can a day. You should play three of these as well. But I think a lot of people skip them because like it's just 30 XP a day, which is not much at all. Um, but if you're trying to maximize the XP, they have that too. This is Mega Pig, which you can't do until you're in a club. Club is just like the clan, the group, etc. Um, this basically will start on a weekend, and you have to. I think you play 15 times. You play 15 games, and depending on how many wins you get, you will get to break open this like piggy bank, and then there will be a bunch of star drops in there. So I don't think you're high enough to get into a club. If you are though, try to find a club. Even if they don't, even if not everyone participates, it's still good to get stuff. Every day there is a freebie in the shop. It's usually almost nothing. You get an additional freebie though if you have the Brawl Pass. Over here is where you can buy gems. I don't typically do that. Uh, but I have. Again, unlocking the brawlers is something I wish I could say more on, but I don't. I don't have the information on that. Oh yeah, and then if you're interested in like this is less important, but the emotes is done by clicking on one of the characters, coming down to the little dots here. You can put different emotes in here if you have them unlocked. And then again, these are, let's see. Yeah. I think these change it for everything. So like your player, it'll go on all your characters, and you can use those in game. And then the sprays, the shared ones obviously go on all the characters. The Chester ones you can choose from if you have any. And then this is like your battle card, which is just when you can have two icons just when you load in. Man, I think that is it. Oh, there's also something called yeah, that's not very important. This trophy tier thing. There's also something once you get over 500 trophies, um, there's like a separate season kind of thing. And they will, I think they call it like a trophy season or something, but they will reduce your trophies on all characters over 500, and then you will get bling based on that. It's not one for one, but I think you probably get like a third of the bling per trophy that's reduced. So it's anything over 500. But that happens like every month, or maybe I think it's every month actually. I'm sure I'm missing something, but hopefully that was the important stuff.